Chinese diplomat warns against arming Ukraine or sanctioning Russia. Russia News, NewsRme. There should be no further arms aid to Ukraine or sanctions on Russia, a Chinese diplomat cautioned on Monday. The fight against sexual abuse and human trafficking should not end there. According to China's Deputy Permanent Representative to the United Nations, Dai Bing, only a halt to hostilities and a return to normalcy will really save women and children the agony of war. He cautioned that continuing to provide arms or impose sanctions and pressure would not end the crisis, but would instead fuel it. As a result of geopolitical and bloc conflicts, Ukraine and other developing nations should not bear the brunt. No nation can or should pursue its own absolute security at the cost of the security of others at a time when humans have a shared destiny and global security is indivisible. According to Dai, increasing military blocs and disrupting supply and industrial networks are not viable options for ensuring international and regional security, nor should these options ever be considered. The crisis in Ukraine has taken a tremendous toll on the population. Women and children are especially vulnerable to threats to their safety. He said that all sides in the war should abide by international law and take steps to safeguard civilians from all types of violence, including sexual assault and human trafficking. War crimes include the use of sexual violence. According to him, all charges should be thoroughly examined based on the available evidence. Women and children have made up the bulk of those fleeing the fighting, with 6.8 million individuals doing so since it began. China is grateful to Ukraine's neighbors for their humanitarian attitude in providing secure shelter and a basic means of subsistence to the country's female and juvenile refugees. The increasing number of incidents of human trafficking, sexual exploitation, and sexual abuse, he added, was troubling. The Chinese government has urged international collaboration to detect and prosecute illegal crimes that have taken place in the country. There should be more professional and technical assistance provided by UN organizations to help prevent human trafficking, sexual exploitation, and sexual abuse of Ukrainian refugees, he added.